Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Juicy Tingles. Okay, I have a good late night little meal for you all tonight. Hi everybody. I'm fixing me a roast beef sandwich. Okay, this is the roast beef that was put in the crock pot for dinner, and we had corn and potatoes, and spinach. But it's late, so I don't want to like heat up all in the gravy and all that. So I'm gonna make me a sandwich, okay? And I figured I'd come on here, make my sandwich, eat and chat with you guys. So I'm gonna put some mayonnaise on it. I got some pepper here, and I got some garlic pepper seasoning, which is really good. Okay, so it's a little bit different. I decided I'll just come on here and make the sandwich with you guys. So happy Wednesday, late night to everybody that's in here. Okay. If you guys could hit the thumbs up button as you come in, I appreciate it. So I'm just making this sandwich really, really quick. I just thought you all would enjoy watching me fix my sandwich. Okay. So I have this huge fork, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to get some of the pieces of meat off of here. Put it on my sandwich. Very, very tender because it was, in the crock pot all day today. It really wasn't sliced for sandwich purposes, but we can make it do. Okay, let's break that up a little bit. And I'm just going to put a little bit more. A little bit more mayonnaise here. Just a tad. And I'm going to take my pepper. Sprinkle a little bit of pepper in there. And just a tiny bit of that on there. Okay. And I have some Doritos to go with it. Well, thank you, ASMR. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm having Doritos with it. And just some water. There's a piece of ice in it because it was in the freezer. And we're going to get started. Now, if you all saw my last video, I did an impromptu type of a giveaway situation where I asked you guys, what year did Juicy Tingles start this channel? And I told you guys to sound off in the chat. And the person who got the year, the first person who guessed the year correctly would win a prize. So let me take a bite and then we'll go from there. Now, that was the last video. So I went back. Well, actually, no, not the last video. The video before last. So I went back and I looked at the video. I went through the chat and I found the first person that gave me the year that I started this particular channel. because I started on YouTube, period, back in my first channel was started in 2013, I believe. Yeah, 2013 is when I first started on YouTube, period. My very first channel. So the first person that guessed 2015 won the little giveaway. Because 2015, as a matter of fact, September of 2015 is when I started Juicy Tingles. So, yay. And I'm going to give y'all the stats for the channel, being as though we're talking about when I started. And I'm going to show what the person won. I'm going to give the name of the person and what they won after I eat my meal. We'll do that during the after show, as I like to call it. And I toasted my bread. That's why it's brown, guys. Thank you. This sandwich is really delicious. Like I said, I didn't want to heat up the gravy and the potato. Like, it was just going to have to heat up everything, including the meat. Or I just could have heated up the gravy and put it over the meat and it would have made it hot. But if I made a sandwich, then I wouldn't have to heat up anything. All I had to do is just toast my bread and then do what y'all just seen me do, which was really quick. Well, thank you for all of you guys who are saying they love my hair. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Well, this is really, really good. This, guys, is really, really good. Garlic pepper seasoning. Really good. Now, what I didn't know, for those of you who may want to try to go get this, it's like a salty taste. So be careful when putting it on, because when I first got it, I thought it was just pepper with garlic, you know, seasoning to it. I didn't think that it would have like a salty taste to it, but it does. So you have to be careful when you're using it on your, you know, when you're seasoning stuff. Whoops. So, I am going to be going over to my Sleepy Time ASMR channel tonight. For those of you who like that channel, I'm going to be putting you all to sleep tonight. So look forward to that. But sharing Doritos with you guys. One more bite. Hi, everybody. No, you didn't miss anything funny. I will definitely be talking to you guys after I eat. I like to get that part out the way first, then I kind of hang out with you guys and interact at the end of the show. I call it my after show. Thank you. Yeah, that water is very refreshing. Got a piece of ice in it. What I try to do is I fill it up halfway with water, turn it like sideways, put it in the freezer so I can get that big block of ice in it, and then take it out and put cold water in it. And that way it stays cold for a long time because you have that big block of ice floating around in there. I don't know if you can see that big block of ice. It keeps it cold for a long time. I especially like to do that when I go to work. That way my water can stay cold the whole time while I'm at work. I don't have a refrigerator in my office as of yet, so I gotta make sure I, have a way to keep my water cold the whole time I'm at work. Yummy. Okay, last bite, you guys. Yummy. Well, I don't know. Might be 2 bites for me. It's a little. This is really good, guys. Really, really good. Hey, Angie, how you doing, boo? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, guys, that's smashed. Good old nacho cheese Doritos. It's crumbs. My favorite chips is by Utz, and I love the barbecue ones. I don't like any old brand of barbecue chips. I just love the Utz barbecue chips and the Utz plain chips. Like, those are my favorite. If it's by Utz, I love it. Plain or barbecue. Either one is really good. Yeah. Hey, Miss Camp. Oh, that was delicious. Yes, stay hydrated. Definitely want to stay hydrated with H2O, also known as water. Whoa, that was really, really yummy. So, now it's time to chat with you guys, because I'm done my meal. And I'm going to put my lips on. I'm going to get some gum going. I'm going to see what you guys are saying. And, okay, so the winner of the impromptu giveaway that I talked about, asking the question, when did Juicy Tingles start this particular channel? Okay, I've been on YouTube, period, since 2013. But when did I start this channel? And I asked for only the year. I said the first person that gets it right wins. So I went through the chat, and I found a winner. And the winner is a young lady by the name of Tiffany G. Okay? And if you go back to that video and you go through the chat, you'll see for yourself that she was the first one to say the year. A lot of you guys had got it right. But I said the very first person that puts it in the chat would be the winner. So, congratulations to Tiffany G. I don't know if she's in the chat because I haven't really gone through the chat yet. But this is what you want. Okay? It's the virtual reality smartphone headset. Let's see. I'll give you a good picture of it. Okay? So, Tiffany G, congratulations for getting it right. Juicy Tingles started September of 2015, but like I said, you did not have to put the month, but I was just putting it out there. Okay? So, Tiffany G, hit me up on my messenger on Facebook, or my send me a DM on the Instagram, or a PM on Facebook, or my email. All of my social media information is in the description box. So, you know, you can hit me up. Okay? Now, my Facebook is Demetria Wilson. That's my good old government name. And like I said, in the description box is all of my, all of my deets, also known as my information. So, got that out the way, the winner of that. Okay, I'm going to get to y'all's comments. I'm just going to put some lipstick on, because I know some of you guys like to see me do that for some reason. So, just like to give the people what they want. This is the gum I'm going to be chewing. This is my favorite. I keep this in my purse. So whenever I'm at home and doing a video, you're going to see this until it's gone. Ooh, I apologize for that noise, guys. That is my turtle going crazy. Wow. He splashed water all the way out of the tank. That's how crazy he was going. I don't know why he did that just now. But actually, that video where I had told y'all to talk about, you know, tell me the year that I started this channel, I actually showed my turtles. So if you go back to the video, let me tell you what video it is. Oh, I got crumbs all down my shirt. I'm sorry. Excuse me, y'all. I hate that. But yeah, on that video, after the after show, because I ate breakfast. I ate a really delicious breakfast, and I smashed so fast. But I stayed on interacting with you guys, and I showed my birds, and I showed my turtles. So if you're interested in seeing that, go back. It's the video. Come up in. Okay. Let me just show you guys. Okay, so it's this video right here. It's called okay, let me see. What video was it? Lord child, I think I would have forgot. Was it? Okay, I'll have to figure it out. But okay, let's get this out the way. Then I'll figure that out. So if anybody that just joined in, because sometimes people come in, you know, like during the after show, and they, you know, they be like, this is not ASMR. What the hell? You know, they'll cuss and everything. And I just try to explain to people that, you know, I go ahead and do my mukbang and ASMR stuff in the beginning. And instead of just getting off, once I'm done, I just stay on and interact with you guys. And like I say, sometimes people will come in during the time when we're just chatting, and they're like, what's going on here? This is not even ASMR. So I have to explain, you know, that that's what will be going on. Okay, so I'm going to put a liner on. Okay. Then I put a moisturizer out. Then I'm going to take this. It's called LA Colors High Shine Shea Butter Lip Gloss. And as to the color, I can't read it because it's too dark right now and too, you know. Hi, Miscellaneous. Hi, how are you? I'm going to go back and get y'all comments. I'm just, you know. And if I could just get you guys to hit the like button, thumbs up button while you're here. As you come in or as you leave out, I appreciate it. Very shiny gloss. When it says high shine, it really was telling the truth about that. Oh, I got an earring in here. I didn't even know to I don't have any more earrings in there. I would have been looking for that and wouldn't have been able to find it. Okay. And I just try to chew gum during the after show just to have some kind of tingles going while I'm chatting with you guys. Okay, so that's the time. All right. So let's see. Now, you guys let me know. Do y'all like for me to stay on after I do the show, the actual show? Do you guys like for me to stay on and kind of interact with you guys? Because I know, like, originally, like, when I first started doing lives, and I would, come on and I would be eating my food. I was so happy about lives. Like, I love lives. And I was, looking and saying hi to people. And some people were saying that, all the shout outs saying hi, and it was just kind of interrupting the mukbang part. So I decided, yeah, they probably right. So what I decided to do was go ahead and get whatever my plan is for that video, get that out the way first. And whether it be eating or whether it be a haul, go ahead and get all that out the way first. And then afterwards, do like an after show, which means I'll stay on, but I'm just going to be giving shout outs, saying hi to everybody, talking, that kind of thing. So the question is, and if you come back and watch the replay, you can also answer it, in the comment section. Do you guys like for me to do what I like to call the after show? Or do you just want me to do the mukbang, ASMR, and then just go? So just let me know. Okay? Yes for after show, no for no after show. Okay. Hi, Lovely Jackson. How you doing, boo? Oh, Cheryl says she missed all my lives today. Okay, where's all the chat comments at? It's not showing me any. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong. Lord, I'm saying hi to people from another. I was looking at the comments from another video, and I'm saying hi to people that may not even be in here. It's late. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see a lot of yeses. Elder Mister, yes, yes, yes. All right. So, Mr. Video Games, hi. Thank you. I appreciate it. Elder. Thank you, Elder, for instructing everybody to hit the like. Good morning, Jessica. How you doing? How's Jessica doing? Nicholas, how you doing? Nicholas said give the winner $1,000. Wow, Nicholas. You're generous. First Last said, I love your nails. Thank you. I appreciate it. Carly and Eddie says, how many subs do you have? It doesn't say. Okay, right. Thank you for reminding me, because I did say that I was going to give you all some stats today. Or tonight, rather. And I'm going to continue while I find it. Letitia, hey, how you doing, Letitia? ASMR Ava, hi. Florence, how are you? Laura, how you doing, Laura? Okay. This might be a week off because I wrote down all the stats from all of my channels. I think it was either Saturday or Sunday. So, as of this past weekend, these were the numbers for this channel. Okay. Hi, Maddie. How you doing? Miss Cheryl said I'm thirsty now. Yeah, that water, that was... Ray. Hi, Ray. Speaking of which, oh, I needed a straw. I messed up my lipstick fooling with this. Your grandmother knows Chuck Norris? Wow, okay. Okay. Hi, Matthew. How you doing? Okay, here's the stats for Juicy Tingles channel, okay? The sub count as of this past weekend, 16,644. And the views is over 2 million. Okay. So as of today's date, well, as of this past weekend, a little over 16,000 subbies and over 2 million views. Okay. So yay. Okay. Hi, Star Shines. How you doing? Your dad. Hi, how are you? Trey. Okay, Trey, the reason why you can't see my number of sub counts because I have that part on private. It's private for all my channels that I have. And that's just a personal choice. Okay? That's just a personal choice. Let's see. RC, hey. Says, what's up, Juicy? Much love from Arizona. Well, welcome from Arizona. All right. Okay, Miss Cheryl says she likes the after show. That's wonderful. Okay, well, that's your personal opinion, Mikey. Okay? There you go. I helped you out. That way you can, instead of taking your time to come over here and tell me what I'm doing and what I ain't doing, then I'll block you so that way you can utilize your time to go find what you call real ASMR. Okay? Bloop. Anyway, moving forward. Oh my God, my turtle is really acting up, y'all. I don't know what is wrong with him. I really don't. He doesn't usually do this time of night. A huge fan. Hi, how are you? Hey, Kathy, how you doing, boo? Hey, Maya. Thank you. I appreciate it, Maya. I'm glad you enjoyed. Zayam14, good morning. How are you? Addicts to Makeup says, oh, I almost missed the live. Oh, yeah, boo. I done ate. I have dined sufficiently. Now this is what we call the after show. Cammy, hi, how are you? Right, exactly, Kathy. You can go back and get the replay on that meal. Hey, Tyria, how you doing, boo? RC said the after party, yeah. It's just my way of engaging with you guys, you know? Interacting. Because I know a lot of times, like, before the live thing got really popular, and you would just do your videos and upload it, a lot of times, it would be hard for me to even communicate with you guys, even through the comments, because I get so many. Not on just this channel, but all channels. So it was becoming very difficult for me to interact with you all, even in the comment section. So with the lives and with me doing the after show, this allows me to be able to engage with you guys. Because like I said, I may not be able to get to the comments and, you know, respond to each individual comment. But, you know. So I'll just try to, you know, like I say, get the, oh, thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, a lot of people do. Yeah. And like I said, guys, if you're just coming in, I am going to be doing a Sleepy Time ASMR video tonight. I have a whole bag of empties for you guys that I'm going to be showing you guys. Make sure that you are subscribed to that channel and make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you do not miss it. Okay? I have a whole bag of empties for you guys for tonight. Cheryl said, yay. Hi, Amy. How are you? Welcome, Amy. Thank you for stopping by. Cammy says, I can't wait. Oh, you like the empties, RC? Okay, that's good confirmation. That's good confirmation because I do all my empties there. So I got a whole bag of them for you guys. So yeah, you should enjoy that tonight. Yeah, so there you go. So that's the stats for Juicy Tingles channel. And we can get those stats to grow if you share. Just make sure you share to your social media networks, your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. Share my videos because sharing is caring. Okay. Hi, Jordan. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Ben. Ben says I'll probably be at school. I'll watch the replay. Oh, okay, Ben. Yeah, definitely. Go back and watch the replay. Maybe after school you'll need a little nap and you can go over and watch replay and take yourself a nice little after school nap. So, what kind of advice you need, huh? I can try based off of personal experience. I'm not a marriage counselor or anything like that. So anything that I say is based off of my own personal experience. So anything in particular you want to ask me? And generally, just for the record, for anyone else, I think Tyria knows that I have that channel, EyesMarriedNow. But for anyone else who don't know, there's another channel that I have on YouTube. It's called EyesMarriedNow, and that's pretty much my channel, my vlog channel, where you'll get to find out more, get more in depth and personal with me, about me, and all that kind of stuff. And sometimes I give EyesMarriedNow how to stay married tips and helpful tips and healthful tips and things like that. So yeah, that's what I do over on that channel. Mr. Video Games. How are you doing, Mr. Video Games? About getting married in your 20s. Wow. Well, Tyria, I don't necessarily put an age on marriage. Like, like some people may give you the advice that 20s is too early to get married. Some people say that's a good age to get married. It just depends on you, and your situation that you're in. Okay. But just make sure that, that you are in love. Okay. When you get married, it's not a good idea to get married just because, you're pregnant, or maybe your parents may be forcing you to get married because you're pregnant or because you didn't have a child. It has to be a decision that you make, you and the person that you're with. You just have to make sure that you love and care about each other, respect each other. Communication is the key to any relationship. Communication is definitely the key. Okay. And like I said, you have to get married for the right reasons. And if anybody that's in the chat have any advice or anything they want to drop in the chat to help Tyria out, the question is, she wants some advice about getting married in your 20s. That would be very helpful. I'd appreciate it. And I'm sure she would appreciate it. Mr. Video Game says, no, not unless you love him. Lots of young marriages end in divorces. Yeah, that's what I said. You have to make sure you're in love. You can't get married just because you're pregnant. Some people from way back in the day, it was this idea that if you got pregnant, you had to hurry up and go get married, and stuff like that. Love is important. You have to love the person. Good night, Elder. Thank you, hon. I appreciate you. You have a good night, hon. But yeah, thank you, Mr. Video Gamer. Good advice. You have to be in love. And, you know, that's why, see, I don't really like, because divorce, it happens to all people. I mean, whether you are young, whether you are old, divorce is divorce, okay? You got people who have been together for 20, 30 years getting divorced. You got people who only been married 6 months to a year getting divorced. You got young people getting divorced. You got a lot of older people getting a divorce, okay? So I don't put divorce on an age group. I just think that when you get married, okay, you have to realize that you're saying vows. And you have to listen to those vows. And you have to be willing, okay? You know, marriage is about for better or for worse. You can't just, you know, want to be married when things is all going well, and then as soon as the road get rocky and rough, you want to bail out. You know? That's not what marriage is all about, you know? I mean, granted, we're human beings, and sometimes we feel like we want to give up and bail out, but that's not actually what you need to do when you're married. You need to work it out. Marriage is not easy. Marriage is work, okay? Marriage is work, and marriage will always be work because people are constantly changing. You know, age, time, things that's going on around you, it changes. So you have to adapt to the changes. What do you mean marriage is stinky? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Mr. Video Gamer, thank you, hon. I appreciate you. You have a good evening. Okay, addict to makeup says my friends are getting a divorce at 26 after 3 years. Wow, that's unfortunate. But you know, it's different strokes for different folks. You have some people who got married, you know, when they were high school sweethearts, and they got married and still together to this day. I mean, you know, it just depends. I don't think it has a lot to do with the age. Addict says she got into it way too fast. Wow. The Fango, yes, it is a lot of work, and you have to be willing to put in the work. That's why I say marriage is not for everybody, because people think that it's just, you know, a lot of times women get caught up in the Cinderella, you know, getting married, having on this beautiful dress, and everybody sees them and they looking all pretty, you know, all the glitz and glam of getting married. They don't think about that. That's not what marriage is really about. Okay, that's just for show, for people. Marriage itself it is work. Okay. And if you have to be willing, like two people have to be willing to work towards the same goal. You both have to have the same goal. The goal has to be that we're going to be together forever, no matter what. We're going to work through our problems. You can't have one person trying and the other person not trying, because it's not going to work that way. Okay. Both people have to put in the work. Both people have to be willing to work and constantly work. It's not like an actual job where, you know, you work, you get tired of it, you go ahead and quit, get another job, or after, you know, a certain amount of years you can retire and just sit back. Marriage is always work. Period. Okay. Period. You're gonna always have to work at it to keep it going, to keep the spark alive, to keep it strong. That's constant work in progress, because you can get comfortable. And if you get too comfortable, the spark the flames will go out. The spark will die. Your marriage will become boring, uninteresting. You know, you don't want to become bored with each other. That's why you have to constantly work, you know, to keep the spark alive in your marriage. It's a constant work in progress, and everybody is not cut out for that. And if you already know that you're not cut out for that, or you're not willing, don't even waste your money with getting married. Some people get into the hype of getting married and having this beautiful Cinderella wedding. And then after that's over with, they can't, really stand each other. At the end of the day, they just wanted that Cinderella wedding. It's not about that. I find that a lot of people who have those big old, extravagant, expensive weddings, they don't really last that long. People who just go on, do the little simple down to the courthouse or get married at your grandmama's house or whatever, those marriages tend to last. I don't know. That's what I find to be true as far as people that I know. But yeah, it's definitely a work in progress. Okay, so hi, Sweet Tea. How you doing? She said she just wanted to stop by before I hit the sack. Okay, and you have a wonderful night too, hon. And I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate you. I really did. Okay. Okay, Taria says, I'm already engaged and I have a baby. I just love marriage advice from already married couples. Oh, okay. Well, that's wonderful, hon. That is wonderful. That is so wonderful. Do you all have a date yet of when you're going to get married? Hi, Omaha. How you doing? Welcome. The Fango says, my boyfriend wants to get married, but I am not a supporter of gay marriage. Okay, well, honey. I mean, to each his own, Some people support it, some people don't. Letitia, how you doing, Letitia? Just trying to get through these comments, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, Addict says, yes, age don't really matter. It takes work and commitment. My friend says she didn't have butterflies no more, but butterflies only last a certain time. Absolutely right, Addict. And some people can't last in relationships because they're always looking for that butterfly. Okay, that's a good point that you brought up, Addict. When you first meet a person, and you're dating, and you going out, and you got that butterfly feeling in your stomach. You all know that old mushy, oh my God, I just met this guy, he's so sweet. That feeling, okay? And like you said, Addict, that goes away, okay? And then real life kicks in, okay? That definitely goes away. And that's why you got to try to keep the spark alive, because you're not going to ever get that feeling back, but you can do things to kind of keep the spark going, because that flame goes out, okay? That mushy, when you first meet type thing, yeah, that dies. But you can still, keep it going. But some people love that feeling, and that feeling is not forever. And so once that feeling goes away, people feel like, okay, well, that's the end of the relationship. And they just keep jumping to relationship to relationship to relationship, looking for that butterfly feeling. That is only temporary, and they thinking the butterfly feeling is gone because, there's something wrong with the person. No, that's natural. That feeling that you get when you first get into a new relationship, that goes away, okay? Truly it does. Truly it does. Hey, Jessica. ASMR. Hi. ASMR Mr. Time. How you doing? You starting an ASMR channel? Well, wonderful, hon. And I wish you much success with that channel. Don't get discouraged. Just give it time. Make sure you market yourself on your social media platforms. Whenever you upload a video, post it on Facebook. Let people know that that you've uploaded a video. Post it on Instagram. you know, and eventually, you know, and then when you do your videos, make sure you know, remind people to share your videos with all their friends, all their social media networks, and you'll be fine. Congratulations. Sabrina says, woke up just in time but had a bad dream. Oh, I hate bad dreams, Sabrina. But I'm glad you caught me. Oh, you uploaded 3 videos? Heartbeats and whispers? Okay, guys. Well, listen. ASMR Mr. Time said that they just started a new ASMR channel. So go over and show some love and support to him or her. I'm sorry. I don't know. Well, Mr. Time. So I'm assuming it's a guy. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Tyria says we did, but I had a baby, so we don't anymore. So you're saying you had a wedding date, Tyria, but you had a baby, so you don't have the date anymore? Is that what you're saying? Hi, Heather. Oh, well, thank you, Heather. I appreciate it, boo, and you have a good evening. I'm glad you enjoy and that you're subscribing. Welcome to the Juicy Fan Band team. Oh, you having a good day, Jessa? Well, that's wonderful, huh? Right, Cheryl. You're absolutely right. Just because that goes away don't mean that that's, you know, yeah, it does get replaced with other things. So you're absolutely right. And it does get better, especially, like I said, if you love each other and you're working towards the same goal and you fight for your marriage and you know, you communicate and try to work things out. Yeah, it does. It gets better. Yeah, just because that butterfly goes away doesn't mean that, you know, the relationship dies. It can die, but that's why it's called work. You have to constantly work to make sure that things stay, you know, steadily growing. You're gonna steadily grow because people change, so you have to grow. You're not gonna stay in the same position that you were in when you first met. You know, it's levels. You're gonna just keep growing. Okay, so, I mean, what? Because you had a baby? Are you just saying that the date got pushed out because of the baby situation and y'all just have to reset a date? Or does he no longer want to get married because y'all had a baby? Or like what? Miss Camp. Thank you, Miss Camp. Thank you, boo. I appreciate it. Little Wakanda look today. Oh, thank you, RC. I appreciate it. I mean, I try, hon. I just try to base things off of my experience, you know? That's all I can do. Yeah, Sabrina, it is. Oh, you just got married, Sabrina? Oh, well, wonderful. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you, Jessa, boo. I appreciate it, boo. Oh, she said he wants to get married now, but I don't at the moment because we argue too much. Okay, now. Okay. I don't know exactly. Oh, you want to get married, Miss Camp? Okay. Yeah, that's wonderful. Listen, I'm going to just tell you something that my grandmother told me, okay? Whatever problems that you're having with someone before you marry them, that problem is going to be worse after you marry them, okay? Now, this is what my grandmother told me, okay? And she's absolutely right. So if there are red flags, okay, like I said, I don't know why. I mean, listen, arguing is going to happen no matter what, okay? So don't think that, you know, because you argue, you can't get married. Well, first of all, you have to figure out, what are you arguing about, okay? What are you arguing about, okay? Is question number one. Okay, because arguing happens in a relationship. But you just have to learn that in a marriage or in a relationship, you always have to put into your mind that we're going to agree to disagree, because you're not going to agree on everything. Okay. And so you're going to agree that sometimes we're going to disagree, and it's going to be okay. Okay. But like I said, you have to figure out, what are you arguing about? Okay. You arguing about, you know, he's sloppy, he leaves his pants in the middle of the floor, or, you know, he won't get a job. Like, it depends on what you're arguing about. Okay. And then another good thing that might be helpful for you guys is to get counseling. It's nothing wrong with getting counseling before you get married, okay? Because you could find out through counseling that maybe that ain't the right choice to make, okay? So having counseling before marriage is not a bad thing, okay? It's actually a good thing, because you could find out some things that maybe you didn't think about, or maybe you didn't realize, and then going to counseling, you realizing it may help you to get to develop good communication skills, to develop good problem solving skills, to start to have critical thinking and certain things. Like, counseling can be a really good thing before marriage. So maybe you guys want to go to counseling just to make sure that whatever you all are arguing about is not just like normal stuff. Because it could be something, and the counselor might say, you know what, I think y'all better hold off on this. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you have a new baby that comes into your relationship, sometimes that could cause, you know, havoc. It just depends. Especially if it wasn't a planned child, it could cause havoc. So I would say, Tyria, before you all, you know, go ahead and get married, go ahead and try to get some counseling and see, you know, what the root of you all's issue is as to why you arguing so much. Because arguing is normal. You're going to argue, but there's a level to it now. Okay. There is a such thing as too much arguing. Okay. And then you don't want to be doing a whole lot of arguing in front of your kid. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can't get along to the point that you're constantly, you know, you got to think about your kids, because they're listening. Even if it's a baby, still, you know, the baby's going to grow up. So good advice, Sabrina. She says, learn his love language. That's right. People speak in different ways. Okay. People express themselves in different ways. Everybody is not a communicator. Some people express themselves through actions more so than through words. So that is a very good tip. You have to learn his love language. But like I said, that counseling would be excellent for you guys. If you really love each other, but, you know, I really love him, but we argue too much. You know what? Let's go get counseling and see if that could help us to work out whatever our problem is. You know what I'm saying? Because like my grandmother said, whatever problem you have with him now is only going to get, if it's irritating you now, getting married is going to irritate you even more. So I'm just saying. I'm just trying, you know, give a little bit of advice. So yeah, try counseling, Tyria. And if he's not willing to do counseling, then child, that's going to be a no on the marriage. That's going to be a no. Because if you're telling him that I love you and I want to be with you, but I think we need to get counseling to try to help us out, that's you putting in work into your relationship. And then he comes and say, oh no, I'm not going to be sitting up in front of no camera, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so see, now he ain't trying to work towards the greater good to save, you know, you're trying to save your relationship and move the relationship to legitimacy. So you want him to legitimize you at some point. You don't want to just keep being with a guy who never legitimizes you. And what I mean by legitimizing you is marrying you. Okay? Now, if he's all for if he agrees to the counseling, then child, then that's a good start. That's a good start in the right direction. If you say yes to counseling and he say yes, that's excellent. That's excellent. But if you're trying to, you know, come up with solutions to make things work and he on the other end is pulling the other way, it's not going to work like that. Hi, Misha. How you doing? A big fan? Well, thank you, Misha. I appreciate you, boy, and I'm glad you enjoy. Okay, let me see. That's right, Sabrina. Communication. I'm telling you, you don't realize, some people don't realize how important communication is. Like, it's so important. I mean, like, really. Let's see. Baby Alive. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Someone else had a question. Well, let's see. XM3. The question is really me, but my girlfriend wants me to meet her parents, but I'm not ready yet. So she also told me they have problems with other races than theirs. It's hard being a black male as is so. Okay. So your girlfriend wants you to meet her parents. You're not ready. And she told you that they have a problem with other races. Wow. So that's interesting. Because okay, so let's just say, for instance, your girlfriend is white, you're black. She wants you to meet her parents, but you're saying that her parents, they have a problem with other races. So it just makes me wonder, if she knows that her parents have a problem with other races outside of their own, then why would she be so anxious to bring you home to her parents? And as far as you're concerned, I definitely would feel the same way you feel. I mean, if she told me, hey, listen, my parents got a problem with black people, or like, say, like if you was Mexican or Mexican, because you're opposite of whatever their race is, I wouldn't want to go meet them, and I already know they got an issue. I definitely wouldn't want to go meet them. And then I would even question whether we're going to be together in a relationship, because that can be a strain on a relationship. When your in-laws don't like you, and you have problems with your in-laws right from the door, that can put a strain on a relationship. So, yeah. But I don't blame you for not wanting to go. I wouldn't want to go either. Yeah, so that's something right there. I don't, no. Okay, so Sabrina says, I feel like black men are praised more than black women by other races. Okay, well, see, I don't know, hon. Black men are praised more by other races. You might be right about that, Sabrina. You might be right about that, huh? Many, many people can love. Yeah, you're right, Jessa. You're absolutely right, bro. Tyria said, wasn't raised by mom or dad. You wasn't raised by your mom or your dad, Tyria? Is that what you're saying? I think some of the comments. You have a good morning too, Jessica. Hi, Carf Settlement. Okay, Carf. Jessa is not spamming. Jessa is actually one of my good girlfriends, and Jessa is mentally is that the right word? Mentally challenged? I think that's the right word. Yeah, she's not spamming. Her mom came on and explained, because I used to think that too. Because she used to be on all my channels, and she would just keep saying hi, 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 or, you know, just repeating stuff. And I used to couldn't figure it out. And her mom came on and told me that she was, I hope I'm saying it right. She just had some challenges. Let's just put it like that. And so, yeah. So yeah, she's not spamming, him. She's one of my, I love Jessa. Yeah, she's okay. Okay, Tyria says, his mom is white and she doesn't like me. His dad is black. He adores me. Oh, Lord. He wasn't raised by his mom or his dad. Oh, okay. So he's not really like close to his mom. He wasn't raised by them. He's not really close to them. So maybe that won't be an issue, the fact that she doesn't like you, because he's not even close to her. Like, he don't even really know her. He wasn't even raised by her. So that might not be an issue. But when I say if you have in-law problems, I mean like if the man is close to his mom, or he has a really good relationship with his mom, and his mom does not like his girlfriend or his wife, that could be a problem, because what happens is the man will start to feel like he's always in the middle trying to choose between his mom and his wife. That's very difficult for a man when he has two people that love him. He has his mom that definitely loves him, and then he has his wife who definitely loves him. And these two are bickering. You know, they're going there. He's in the middle, and they're like this. And it's like, what do? I love my mom, so I don't want to say anything to hurt her feelings. I love my wife. I don't want to say anything to hurt her feelings. I wish these two women could get along, but they don't. The wife is going to be mad at you because she don't feel like you is handling your mom and making your mom respect her. The mom is going to be mad because she's going to feel like, well, how dare you let your wife talk to your mama like that? And I gave birth to you. Know, so that I'm telling you, if he's close to his mom and she does not like you, you are going to have some issues. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. But if he's not close to his mom and he doesn't really have a relationship with his mom, then who cares whether mom likes you or not? Okay. Sabrina says it's good for Jessa to be here and socialize. God bless her. That's right, Sabrina. Exactly. I love Jessa. That's my boo. Him and his mom fight like chicks. Okay, well, honey, you ain't got to worry about the fact that his mama don't like you, because apparently she don't even like him. So y'all will be okay not communicating with his mom. You know. Yeah, so that shouldn't even be an issue for you guys. But if he was close to his mom and she didn't like you, that would cause major problems. I'm just saying. So that was a very interesting conversation. I like the thank you, Tyree. I appreciate the question because that gets conversation going. I love that. And I hope that we were able to help you, me and some of the people in the chat that gave some advice. I appreciate you guys for helping Tyria out by chiming in. She says, but also they way a man treat his mom good or bad, he'll do. Okay, I'm not understanding what you're saying, Tyria. They way a man treat his mom good or bad, he'll do his girlfriend and wife. Okay, I'm not understanding. They way a man. Sometimes I know that what do you call it? The editor thing. It messes up what you be trying to say. Especially if you speak it into the microphone and it types for you, child. They be saying all kinds of stuff. Okay, the way. Okay, let me see if I can get this right. Oh, Tyria. Okay, the way a man does his mom is the way he'll do his girlfriend or his wife. Okay, now, you have a point there. Now, I was thinking when you said that that his mom, okay. You're absolutely right, Tyria. You have to look at how a man treats, that's, okay. How dare me not even think, when you said that him and his mom fights, I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking about the fact that, you know, as far as his mom liking you, and I'm like, okay, well, hell, they don't even get along, so that's not going to be an issue. Now, outside of that, because that's where I was thinking, but outside of that, that is true. We have to go back to that. He fights his mom. That is a big no, okay? That is so true. The way that a man treats his mom is a good reference as to how he might treat you, okay? If he does not even respect his mother, if he talks to his mom any kind of way, if he cusses his mom out, if he disrespects her, he hangs the phone up on her, he just totally disrespects his mom, then ma'am, you have nothing coming, okay? You have nothing coming but problems, okay? You have nothing coming but problems, okay? Now, granted, you said that he was not raised by his mom, and I don't know. Maybe it's something there that's causing him to fight his mama in the street. Okay, I don't know what happened, between him and his mom as to the reason why she didn't raise him. I don't know, apparently he's angry about something concerning his mom, and he really needs to get counseling for that, because any man that would physically put his hands on a female, that's a problem. Okay, that is a problem. It sounds like he might have some anger issues. So if he fighting on his mama, maybe he not fighting on you yet. I don't know if he ever will, because I don't know. But that is a red flag. Okay, that is definitely a red flag. He definitely need counseling to figure out, what's going on as far as something that went on between him and his mom that caused, because you said that he wasn't even raised by either his mom or his dad. So something definitely went on which caused him not to be raised by his parents. So he's dealing with some issues concerning his parents that he needs to go get counseling for, okay? And see, sometimes people, before you can even think about getting married, you have to get yourself in order, okay? You have to get yourself in order. Some people have a lot of baggage that they bring into a marriage, and that could cause a lot of problems in a marriage. If you're bringing a lot of baggage into your marriage, meaning unresolved issues that you may have had as it relates to your parents, as it relates to something that may have happened to you when you were younger, as it relates to past relationships or exes, okay? When you bring all those past hurts into a new relationship, it may not surface right away, but eventually it's going to surface. You can't just sweep those things under the rug and think they're just going to go away, because they're not. They're going to resurface, okay? So it sounds like he has some unresolved issues from when he was a child, and he needs to really go and get that worked out. And he could be like the best person in the world once he go and get the issues handled as far as his parents, because he's definitely angry about something. In order for him to be out in the street fighting his mama, there's something wrong. There's something definitely wrong. So yeah, he definitely need to get that under control and get those problems situated within himself, before y'all could even think about, trying to go further. Yeah. Okay. Phew. I'm sorry, y'all. My turtle, I don't know why he's doing it this time of night. Hi, Marissa. Thank you for y'all trying to clarify what Tyria was saying, because I was a little confused. But thank y'all. I appreciate you and Sabrina for clearing that up for me. And added. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for that. Hi, Carlos. How are you? Oh, well, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it, boo. Sabrina says her mother has a big responsibility on how she raises her son. Yes, that's very true, Sabrina. Yes. Hi, River Chick. How you doing? That's right. You know what? And I think I talked about this once before on my vlog channel, as it relates to, when you have sons and how you have to teach your sons how to respect women. Okay, you have to teach your sons how to be respectful to women. You have to teach them how to open doors. See, they don't do stuff like this anymore. But you have to teach your sons how to open doors for ladies. You have to teach them how to, when you don't go first, through a door. You always let a lady go first. You have to teach them, when you're walking down the street with a female, she's always on the other side. Like a male is always on the curb side, and a woman is always on the inside, because you always have to protect a female. Like you have to teach your boys how to be respectful to women. And, you know, like, for instance, you know, like some women, okay, think about it, okay? For those of you women who have sons, I don't mean like little baby sons. I mean like teenage sons or sons that are at the age where they like girls and, you know, that kind of thing. How many mothers have had sons who have had many girlfriends, okay? Mama knows about it, okay? Say, like, for instance, the son, he got the basement. He sleeps in the basement, okay? And you know your son got a girlfriend, okay? But you also know that your son be bringing a whole bunch of different girls to the house, okay? How many mothers know that this is what their sons is doing and they allow it? They don't say nothing about it. They don't stop it. They don't tell him, look, this is not what we're going to do. If you have a girlfriend, then you need to be loyal to that girlfriend. And if you're not going to be loyal to her, then you need to break up with her and then just do whatever you're going to do. But how many mothers have sons that and they know that their sons cheat and mess around with all these different girls, and you even have mothers who even lie for their sons. You know, you have all these different girls, and you know your son have a main girlfriend, but all these different women be calling the house. And you don't say nothing about it. You know, you don't tell him, excuse me, sir, but you're not going to have all these women calling my house, okay? Because you're supposed to have a girlfriend. And I'm not going to allow you to do all these different women under my watch. You know, it's almost like you're co-signing on that behavior. And then we always say, oh, well, it ain't no good men. But you gotta realize who's raising these men. Who is raising these men that we call no good men? Who's raising them? You know? Letitia, that turtle is acting a donkey, okay? That turtle, I'm telling you, I don't know what is wrong with my turtle, but he don't usually do that. I don't know what is going on. But he is definitely showing out. Okay, right. So she said to respect, teaching the boys how to respect women. Yeah. So like I said, I don't know who he was raised by. I don't know if he was raised, you know, by a grandmother or a foster mother or whatever, but whoever. If you are raising a boy, you need to teach him how to respect a woman. You need to teach him that, you know, you shouldn't have a whole bunch of different girls at the same time, line to one. You know, you're supposed to have a girlfriend, but you going out with Mary Jane tonight and you supposed to be with Sue. You know, like, you know, a lot of us women know that our sons do that kind of stuff. And we actually act like, you know, it ain't happening. Okay, Tyria says, I agree, Sabrina. She didn't raise him. She didn't even help him when he was homeless. Wow, that sounds like a whole lot of stuff going on. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Okay, Adam says, I don't know the situation, but it's hard to respect someone who didn't even raise us. I know for a fact, but every situation is different. Yeah, it is hard. And that's why I'm saying this young man is going, that's why I was saying he's going, apparently something went on in his childhood and he's angry about it. Because like I said, anytime you fighting your mom in the street, something went wrong, okay? And like Tyria said, he wasn't raised by his mom, which tells me that something went wrong, okay? And that's why I'm saying he's dealing with some kind of past hurts or anger behind the fact of not being raised by his mom or her not helping him when he was homeless and blah, 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 blah. So what I'm saying is he needs some counseling. He really needs some counseling to get past whatever happened to him when he was a child. So that anger that he has for his mother doesn't turn into anger towards females in general, or doesn't turn into anger towards his current fiance, which is Tyria. So that's why I was saying he got to get that stuff worked out through counseling, because it's going to spill over into his relationship, you know, if he doesn't get it straightened out, because that's baggage, and you don't want to bring that into a relationship. Okay, let's see. Claruro Davini, hi, how are you? Sorry if I messed up your name. Hey, it's Brittany. Hey, how you doing? Ben says, I'm 15 and I've had 2 girlfriends, and I've never done anything dumb and stupid like disrespect them, make them an object, and I've never done anything that had a negative effect on them. Well, that's wonderful, Ben. And as long as you didn't have the 2 girlfriends at the same time, then that's wonderful. You sound like a wonderful young man. Very young, very respectable young man. That is wonderful. And teach that to your friends, Ben. You know, if you have any young teenage friends, of which I'm sure you do, teach that to them. Tell them, you know. Don't be having all of these different girlfriends at one time. You know, it's not good. You can catch a disease that way. You know, you don't want to be hurting people's feelings, because what goes around comes around. And that's just the truth. You know, Ashley says, my son is 6. He has a girlfriend already. He's going to be my heartbreaker. Oh, my God, Ashley, child. Whew. Wow. I'm just waking up, and I'm from Ireland. I love you. Well, Nikki's flying. Thank you, Nikki. I love you, too. Welcome from Ireland. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. Clorio says there are also other ambient factors as friends or bad company, not only family. Okay. But my son Blade is very sweet and respectful. He is a great son. Well, then congratulations to you, Ashley. That's what we have to teach our boys, to be respectful towards women. You know, we have to teach them so that they can be good men when they get older, you know. Oh, good, Ben. That's then wonderful. As long as you ain't having them at the same time, then kudos to you. Kudos to you. Okay, guys, like I enjoyed this hour, almost hour and 25 minutes of conversation with you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you all who chimed in to try to help Tyria with some advice. Hopefully, Tyria, you know, you got some good, helpful information. But like I said, counseling is always a good thing. You know, not just for a couple, but just even individually. Counseling is good, okay? So I wish you luck. I hope you all have a wonderful evening or morning, whatever time you are watching this, or whatever time zone you live in. I appreciate you guys. Make sure that you share this video, because sharing is caring. And Tiffany G, get in touch with me, girl. You won the little impromptu giveaway that I did the other day. So Tiffany G, get in touch with me. All my social media information is in the description box. And guys, make sure, listen, the t-shirts. You all asked for t-shirts that says ting. Well, if you look in the description box, you will see the link to the website where you can go get your ting t-shirts. And I thank you all in advance if you decide to go buy a t-shirt. And thank you, Sabrina, so much for all that advice that you gave. You made some very good points in the conversation. So I really appreciate you, and anyone else who chimed in. I appreciate you guys, because sharing is caring. You know, we're here to help each other. Right, Addie. Nice conversation. I woke up now. Okay, well then we're gonna go on over to Sleepy Time ASMR and get on back to sleep. So I will be going over to Sleepy Time ASMR after I get off of here. So make sure you all join me over there. I'm gonna put you guys to sleep. I done woke you up. Now I gotta put you to sleep. So I love you guys, and hit the thumbs up, share, and I will see you guys over on Sleepy Time. Okay? Bye, guys. Yeah, sleepy time. Sabrina said, woo. Good night.